Hello, this is Klowns Myth from Mythic, and I'm going to show you all the skull locations in Halo 3. Now, the first skull you're going to find is in Sierra 117. It is at the very beginning of the mission. After you get out of the jungle, you will have to kill all the brutes and drones that are dropped off from the phantoms. Now, after you kill all of them, you're going to come over here between these two trees. You can keep walking all the way to the ledge, and just jump off. But do not jump off all the way, because there is the skull, and this is the blind skull. Next skull location is in the same level, but it is at the very end where you'll have to rescue Johnson's team from the brute chieftain inside the cage. Yeah. What you want to do is jump all the way up here, and you will get on this ledge of the greenhouse or powerhouse. You're going to walk across this ledge as far as it goes, and even take all the corner turns. Now, this is the black eye skull. And there you have it. Next skull location is on Crow's Nest. This skull will be found at the very beginning of the mission, right at the beginning of the start. Now what you want to do to get this skull is come over here to this weapon shelf, jump on top of it. Then you want to jump on top of this iron skull. Then you want to jump onto the ventilation piping. Now, you're going to follow this all the way down, and there you will have a black eye skull.
Let's make it happen.
Next goal is also on Crow's Nest. It is at the part we're going into the drone's tunnel after you kill the room full of brutes. Now, first things first, you have to listen to Cortana's whining, and then you will have to simply kill all their lure out all these drones that are flying around the pipes and just kill them all. Okay, now after you've killed all the drones, you want to scoot yourself to the edge right here, but not too much to where you fall all the way down. You would just want to scoot yourself enough to where you fall down on the second floor to the green arrow that is pointing right there to the grunt birthday party skull. Next goal is on Tabo Highway. You want to, after you get past the first shield barrier with all the drones that fly out of it, you want to take the Warthog and onto the bridge. You want to stop your Warthog in the middle of the bridge to where you see the piping and the yellow stairs. Now, you just want to drop down right under it. Then you want to get on the support. But watch out, because the first jump is a little tricky. Then you want to jump onto the longs. Now follow the long support all the way over here to where you get another ledge of the cliff. Now just jump, but be careful, because there is the tough luck skull. Next skull is a little difficult to get. This is the cat skull. And in order to get this one, you have to have both this race still alive, but be careful, because the balloon will still shoot at you. Now, you just want to grenade hop up here. And there it is on top of the building. The skull will disappear if one of those wraiths are destroyed, so be careful. The next skull is on Floodgate. Now, you want to destroy the first flood that you see jump, because it is actually holding the skull. It will toss the skull out into the yard, but sometimes it will toss it off behind the building, so you may take a few attempts before you get it. And this is the fog skull. Next skull is Famine. It is on the Ark. It is after Johnson tells you to follow his pelican, you will come over this structure overhang. Now, what you want to do is jump up on this here rock pile, come up here on this small mountain. Then you just want to jump on top of that over here. Now you'll see 4 supports. You want to follow this place all the way down until you get to the final 4th support. Now to get this skull is just a simple plasma grenade jump, like so. And there you have it, the famine skull. The next skull you will get is the cowboy skull. You will get it, it is down the path of all the sleeping grunts. Now you'll need a grab lift to get this skull, but in order to get it you will have to get a grab lift from behind the building of the scarabs after you kill it. Now you'll have to just jump to the very top hole, and there you'll have the cowbell skull. The next skull we are going to get is the Klowns skull. Now, in order to get this skull, you will have to fly your hornet all the way over here to the first tower. As the arbiter will tell you not to go to this tower, just go to it anyway. Now, after you land your hornet, you want to walk up on this ledge all the way until you get to this, and there you got Thunderstorm Skull. Now, this skull is the I would have been your daddy skull. It is probably the most hidden skull in Halo 3. It was also the very last one to be discovered. Now, to do this, you would have to jump through an order of rings. Now, you can either follow mine, the way I'm jumping through, or you can just do it yourself. Well, here's the sequence of the order of the rings you want to jump through. 4, 6, 5, 4, 5, 3, 4. Now, in order to tell which rings are which, the 4th ring is the one that has some red on it, and the 7th ring is the very last one near where the prophet dies. And the first one is at the very beginning of where you enter this place. Now, in order for the skull to appear, you have to clear every jump, and if you don't, you will have to restart. I mean, you won't have to restart, but you'll just have to re-jump that ring. Also, you have to make sure all flood combat forms are dead. Okay, as you see, I missed that jump right there. The way that I can tell that I missed it is because not all the rings didn't light up. You'll know you got the skull appeared once all the rings light up as so. So there you go. Now you know that your skull has appeared. Now you're going to walk all the way back to where you killed the prophet at. Your skull should be laying right there on the ground before crossing the bridge. And there you have it, the most well-hidden skull in the game. Now the cool thing about this one is, watch as the rings, now that you're holding the skull, as you walk closer to the rings, the closer you walk towards them, the lighter they will get. Also, if you notice, the background music has changed after you picked up the skull. Now the next skull is the tilt skull. This is in the area where you have to kill a bunch of the spider flood and some combat form flood. Now, you gotta be fairly good at crouch jumping at this one though. Just jump up on here, this little point. Then you'll have to crouch jump up there. And then crouch jump up so that lets you. Now you gotta be really careful about this part because there's a large overhang that will knock you down if you do not crouch jump the right way. So just get to the closest edge as you can, then just crouch jump. And the tilt skull should be over here by this long little tube thingy. And there you have it. Now, I am about to show you the secret 14th skull. Like, most people, it is given the name the Crystal Skull, but what it actually does, if you hold it throughout the entire, the rest of this mission, well, you won't necessarily have to keep it in your hands the whole mission. You can drop it, but if you carry it onto you with the Pelican for where you're escaping this place, you will receive a Spartan laser for the last mission instead of a rocket launcher, which is kind of cool, but you only get 4 shots. You only get a few shots. When I get here, you just want to put a deploy cover right there and jump on top of this. And you want to take an immediate right turn. You can just keep taking these jumps all over until you get to this large overhang. And on the right side of the overhang, you will find the secret 14th Spartan laser skull. Now the very final skull of the game is at the very beginning of the Halo mission. Now, what you want to do is from the Crash Pelican, you want to go towards the area of your objective, and you want to go into this large cave. Now, while you're in the large cave, you want to take, after this rock, you want to take an immediate right into the small cave. At the very end of the small cave, you will see the Mythic skull. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more tutorials and gameplay and Let's Play videos.